isn't he sweet?
What kind of dog is it?
Well, he's kind of a mutt mixture, like, you know, me.
Exactly, like all of us. Where'd you get him?
I got him in Mexico, and his name is Guam.
No kidding. Are you kidding or not?
No, yeah.
No, are you allowed to get a dog in Mexico? Aren't you? Isn't there some
It was
sort
a
of...
gift.
Didn't you have to sneak him over?
No, I had connections.
Oh, you did? Because I had a friend who like found a dog in France, and the thing she had to go through to bring the dog home.
It's drama from Europe, so but
from Mexico it's no problem.
Yes,
he's very cute.
He's a good boy.
Now you look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you very much. So do you.
Thank you. I lost a little new hair. I'm going for the Wolfman Jack look.
No, it's cool. I won't mess with it this time.
No, last time you did a number.
I did a number.
It wasn't that good, but
well,
it's
you know
all right.
what? That's why I only had 500 hours. You know, not 1,000.
Exactly. You know, she went beauty school dropout.
Yeah.
Now listen, I want to talk to you right here.
Oh dear.
American Music Awards. Hello, Trampy Dress. Hello. Now, you have a bit of... Wait a minute.
I have something to say.
Okay, all right.
For the first 5 or 6 or 7 years of my career, they made me wear a top up to here and things like this. I want to show it, show my body in a dress. I'm gonna show it.
All right, but honey,
thank you. And I'm very conservatively dressed today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You have a very nice body, but I don't need to see it at 8 p.m. Look at this.
It wasn't 8 p.m. It was 10.
Oh, it was. All right, all right. But it's I don't.
And I will say this: in the dressing room, it looked like straight on, and you didn't really. It didn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that when it was angled a certain way, you got a little more of a view. All right.
Yes.
So I will say that.
When I saw it, I started singing, "Hello, Mariah." Well, hello.
Well, excuse me, I'm not the only one on that show that wore revealing ensemble. So
now this, in fact,
call it a day.
I would like you to talk to the young kids and tell them Britney Spears should be grounded for wearing that. Did you see what you're an adult woman. You're a grown-up. Britney Spears is 18. She's like, takes 2 Band-Aids and she's singing there. I don't appreciate that.
She's a nice girl.
She's very nice, but the trampy outfits have to go. All right?
Well, all right.
You gotta wait till you're over 25.
Well, okay, you gotta wait till you're
over 25, be as trampy as you like.
Over 25.
Isn't that the law?
If you say so.
All right. Now, how's everything been going? Really good?
Everything's good. I'm very excited. My new single, Thank God I Found You, is out this week. And
the whole record is really great.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you very much. And we're donating the proceeds to the National Adoptive Services. So everybody can go out and create awareness of this situation by buying the single. And there's a number here, I believe.
Yes, it's actually 1-800-2-ADOPT, which is the number that you can call to find out information on how to adopt either newborns or foster kids. There are 500,000 foster kids in the country, an estimated 10% available right now for adoption. And how did you get involved in that?
I just started last year, and I did a public service announcement, and I met a lot of the kids, and actually 2 of the girls, there were these 2 adorable little girls, and I found out that they were adopted after that, and I wanted to bring them come have Christmas with me, but then I felt like, it's kind of hard.
Well, maybe one day you'll be able to do that.
Yeah,
it is the greatest thing, truly, that ever happened to me in my life. People always say that the adoptive parent is the lucky one, but it is the nice one. It's so nice that you adopted those kids.
Right.
You can't. It's like I won the lotto 3 times. It's the greatest thing in the world.
It really is. So it's good to create awareness. People like you do these things.
Excellent. 1-800-2-ADOPT is the number. You've been winning a lot of awards, Missy.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How does it feel?
It felt great. I must say that at the Billboard Awards, when Patti LaBelle was standing there and I came through the crowd, yes, my publicist was going crazy because I had high heel shoes on as always, but
I don't mind if the shoes are trampy. It's just the top I want.
No, I don't want it. You're gonna write about it. Rosie O'Donnell called her a tramp. Now it's gonna be the new one.
I do
First it was Joan Rivers saying that I looked fat, and that spiraled me to eating carrots and celery sticks for a year.
Really?
Okay. Then we love her though. She's saying nice things now. Then now you're saying I had the trampy dress, and now that's gonna be the new thing. I have to dress like a school marm now.
All right, now listen.
I wore a freaking thing in a field for 5 years. A Dream Lover ensemble. Rosie, I don't tell you what to wear.
Because I'm fat, I can't wear that. Come on, Mariah.
You look beautiful.
But if
we should all be able to express ourselves however we want.
I think you're right, but if I was that thin, if I was that thin as you, people say if you were that thin, what would you? I'd be butt naked in the frozen food section of A&P.
You know what? It's just funny because you gain weight and there's an issue. Someone's got a problem. You lose weight, they have a million rumors. I had lipo on my stomach, on my butt, laser on my face, on my... All these things. I'm like, hello, I've been traveling around the world for the past year, sleep deprived, malnourished, celery eating, workaholic, and photographed every single day wearing skimpy ensembles.
Right.
Where and when did I have time to do these things? Did they clone me?
I don't know.
Because I don't know either.
No, liposuction you would never have, would you?
No, because you would have like, don't they say that you could have like fat pockets that pop out wherever?
They stick an Electrolux down your chin. Who wants that?
No, but aside from that, you can suddenly, this is what I heard.
What?
You can suddenly, let's say you were to have done your thighs, okay?
Okay.
I have not done my thighs. We can all see. There would be scars there, thank you. Anyway, if you had, let's say you had like your stomach or something, which that's my problem area, I'll admit. But I have done nothing but eat carrots and do sit-ups. But anyway, if you did that, you could suddenly have like a pocket of fat like somewhere else. Why would you risk that?
Is that true?
That's not sexy.
If you suck it here, then the pockets grow free and just land somewhere else?
That's what I heard. I heard like you take it out, but because the fat cells want to grow. I don't know.
You know what? You ever go to the dentist and they put that in your mouth and get all the spit? I always thought that's what liposuction was, nice and gentle. They just hooked it up and it would suck. Then I saw it on like 60 minutes, 20, 48 hours behind the music, whatever. They were going like this, Mariah. Wah, wah, wah.
Wait, what do you mean they stick it down your throat, though?
No, they go in like, they cut a hole in your tummy. They stick it in, they're like, wah, wah, wah.
And they hack at you?
They hack at the fat, and then it gets all goopy and goes through a tube. It's the most...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at it, because you know what? If somebody did it and they feel better about themselves for it, then that's great. But the point is, I didn't. I've been eating like a freaking bird.
Yeah, and because you did have hurt feelings when Joan Rivers said a mean thing about
you know what? It wasn't that I had hurt. I guess I didn't. I had taken like 2 weeks off. Whoa, for once, in my life. And so I was eating a little bit too much cheese, okay, And they made me wear a white dress because that was the theme, Whitney and I did When You Believe for the Oscars, and, you had to wear a white dress. So yeah, I gained some weight, whatever. But then it was like this whole huge thing. Like, it's not like I rolled down the red carpet. I mean, they acted like, it's like, what do they expect you to look like? What are we supposed to look like?
Well, it always gets me mad when they say that the thin people are fat. Like, you as fat as you could ever be will never be fat. Excuse me, you need a recall?
No, thank you.
No, but whenever any of you skinny girls have literally, you go from a 2 to a 4. It's a newsflash, For me, if I ever get out of the double digits, I'm alerting the AP. It's never going to happen,
Or there's a weight disorder, or there's an eating disorder or something. Can we focus on what made me upset about that, and even about the whole thing with the dress, which is why I reacted the way I did.
That's all right.
Because I love you.
Yeah, we're from the hometown.
We're from hometown. You saw me going to the bus stop and all that jazz.
It's a sister thing. Feel like, don't wear that.
Exactly, because you're being protective.
Okay.
But anyway, wait, what was my whole point? I just spiraled and I had a point.
No, Joan Rivers, Can't we just accept
Like when I got this award for the AMAs, there were the 2 girls from the Make-A-Wish Foundation there. And that was a really nice thing that I felt like I was accepting the award, but I wanted to give them that night because I don't know if we're all aware of what the Make-A-Wish Foundation does, but we can explain it. They take children who are sometimes terminally ill and they grant them their wish, which is sometimes to talk to a celebrity or just even have a phone call or to meet somebody or whatever. So I thought it would be nice to just put them in the seat so that way they could have a better wish than, whatever. And instead, actually, it's really sad because one of the girls, Colleen, recently passed away after this. So she did get her wish and 10 times more because the whole place stood up and applauded for her, so I felt really good about that. But my point is, everybody makes such a big deal about the dress. Can't we focus on like human beings and who has a good heart and who doesn't, and who's trying to do something more than just stand there and glorifying themselves? Hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
It was more about, I feel like using those places to be able to.
All right, just wait. Now I feel bad about the trampy comment. I do. I feel really bad now.
No. I just meant because it's not you. It's just that a lot of people.
I shouldn't have said trampy outfit because it's not right.
You know what? We as women should be able to dress up. If a guy walks around looking like whatever, he with a tank top on or something like that, oh, he's a stud.
No, but if they walk out in a Speedo brief, you're going to notice and go, oh!
I didn't have a Speedo brief. I would have had many more covers if I did.
Yeah, that's right. But we have one backstage, and after the commercial, Mariah and I are going to put them on.
Put them on and model.
Don't go away. We'll with Mariah Carey right after this break. Back with Mariah Carey and her cute little puppy named Guam. Now, I read in the paper that some reporter threw up on you. Is this true?
Okay. You got another rumor we must dispel. Why do they always do this to me?
Go ahead.
Bianca's coming out. Guam's thirsty.
There he is. Has a little drink.
Anyway, do you know Bianca?
I know.
She's my alter ego, actually. Did you see the Heartbreaker video?
Yes, I did.
We fight. And she hates me. She's hosting my tour.
Oh, really?
So I don't know what's going to happen at all.
All right, well, don't have a breakdown. Just tell me about the limousine.
Okay, darling. What happened was, a reporter was there interviewing me. We were in England, so that spiraled me into Bianca. She also has a similar hairdo to you.
Really?
Did you see the Heartbreaker video?
Yes, I did. Yeah, when you punch her,
Yeah. So anyway, that's another story.
Okay.
So, in England, this man was doing an interview of me in one of those limos that they have there, which are not like the American kind. They're kind of like Daimlers or Daimlers. I don't know car names, but anyway, they're big.
Yeah.
So
like a Bentley or something?
Some kind of big thing where they're sitting across. He was about that far away from me doing this interview. I'm diagonally seated. Okay, my manager Louise is sitting here. So he's really doing a great interview, and then suddenly he gets really hot and sweaty. And he goes, do you guys mind if we open the window? I'm just feeling a little hot. Aren't you hot? And we're like, no. So we open the window.
Right.
And then I got concerned because he actually looked like he might faint or something. So I was like, what's going on? And I got a little nervous. Thought we had to reroute to the hospital or something. So then he goes, I'm sorry, I just had a bit too much to drink last night. And I'm like, okie dokie. And then I see that there's a thing of tissues behind me, and I just like instinctively threw the tissues towards him because Louise is banging on the security guy and the limo driver behind glass, and they couldn't hear. So Louise is going, open the door, so that he could like, you know, do his thing outside the door. But naturally, they didn't open the door, and when I threw the tissues at him, he just caught it, and then he just lost it. But it did not get on me. It did not get on my bag or anything. And I was just like trying to be nice because I wanted him to write a nice article about me, and I and I didn't want to, be.
But you were trying not to notice that he threw up.
I mean, he was embarrassed, but he did say he had too much to drink, so I'm kind of like, okay. So then he's leaving, and he goes, I was hoping you'd sign these for me. He had my video Around the World with Mariah and my album Rainbow, and I was like, can we just send them to you? Because
really?
But then I knew as soon as then naturally the Sun in London called, and once that happens, it's all over the freaking internet and all over the world, and suddenly becomes carrots and more descriptive, and the story changed.
Yeah, what I read, I think, in the papers here was that you cleaned up. He cleaned up. He went all over your shoes. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
he didn't get near me. Trust me, I would have been flipping out because I always wear an open-toe shoe.
Of course. And you know me, I never do. I never do. Just totally pulled my thigh doing that. I just have to tell you that. I'm not kidding. I'm having a cramp in my Charlie horse. Did it look good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the show like that from now on. Hi, welcome to the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Okay. Now, also, is it true that you bought Marilyn's piano?
Yes, it is.
It is true. So, I thought that was not true.
No, that's true. I didn't do it. I wasn't there actually physically buying it, and I haven't been to see it yet, but it's because it belonged to her mother, and she went through a lot to get that piano back. She didn't really see her mother that much. Her mother was institutionalized and had a lot of problems, and I just felt like, it's not really someone else's business to say where her things should go, and I kind of felt a little bit weird that she doesn't have her own Graceland or her own museum, so I want to, ultimately put it in a museum, but I have to get it first and get my apartment done and keep it for a little while and then probably donate it to a museum.
And it was a lot of money. It wasn't cheap.
No, it wasn't cheap.
But you felt like
a few bucks.
Yeah, it did. It was a lot, but you felt like you really wanted to get that back.
I felt like it was an important thing for someone who actually knew the history, because I am a big fan of hers, knew the history of the piano. It was the most sentimental object, one of the most sentimental things there. And it did belong to her mother, and I think that it should be preserved the right way.
That's very sweet.
So,
who were the people that you looked up to, like Marilyn Monroe, when you were a kid? Who were the ones that...
I was just always a radio fanatic. I just was constantly listening to the radio, whatever was popular. Z100, BLS. Gotta say them all now. Hot 97.
No, but when we were a kid, it was 98X. When we were, I'm 10 years older than you. But Long Island, when I was a kid, it was 90, wasn't it 99X? I don't remember that one. Jackie's right now running down to the theater to tell me.
I've heard of they used to have they still have KTU, but they had it on a 92.3 when I was growing up.
And so it was all the different top 40 artists.
Basically R&B, though. I listened mainly to WVLS and Kiss FM, and then 92.3, which was formerly what we just talked about. But when you were a kid, did you dream of being a singer like that? Or did you dream of acting? Or what? Yes, I dreamt of all those things. And you know who I used to love and I still do, and who was there that night of the Band-Aid dress? What? Olivia Newton-John. Oh, yeah. She was so nice, and she's one of the nicest people ever in the whole world that I've met. And I dressed up as Sandy from Grease in 5th grade. Really? And they all thought it was crazy. I was the bad Sandy. Really? Not the good Sandy. See, even then I was up to my antics. Yes, you were Sandy at the end of the movie. Right, of course. Yeah, and I was always tough Rizzo. Well, you were always, you make a great Rizzo. Because I saw you doing Rizzo. Thank you. It was funny when I got the roller grease, people would ask me, what role is it? Oh, yeah, it's Sandy. Can you imagine me as Sandy? I can't. Don't even laugh. That's too mean. Don't laugh like that. Now, how do you feel when these young kids who are starting now all claim like you're the one that they listen to? It's hard to believe. You've been artist of the decade. You've been around a decade, which is hard to believe, really. Not even a decade, actually, because my first album came out mid-90 or late 90s. So that's really hard to believe. But you know what? It's also, there's an abundance of teen groups right now, so it's not like people that are older are saying it.
No, I know, but like the little girls, like the Mandy Moore, whatever those little young girls are, they when they come on the show, I said, who did you grow up listening to? They say Mariah Carey. It must be strange, because,
It's, you know what, I think it's cool. I think it's nice. I mean, especially as a songwriter, I mean, it's cool to me because, I don't know, I've never experienced anything like this before.
I can't imagine. Here's the hit single. Mariah Carey. We'll be right back after that. Thank you very much.